Hello, Taurus. Hello, and how are you? Yes. Well, Taurus, I've kind of spent like 48 hours talking about you with this full moon in your sign, which is right now today. And yeah, we'll talk more. But the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, that's how we're going to close down November 2017. But I'm going to deliver your reading just for you today on your full moon, which is the most powerful super moon. And I've been talking about this moon for a couple of months because I knew something was going to happen with Venus involved, your ruling planet. And then the love started coming through on my table for November. The Empress card has arrived twice, the King of Love, and it's just been very fantastic. So I want to see what happens, okay, with your reading today, this Saturday, 11/4, for November. This is, oh boy, look at that one card. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I got to look at it, really. Okay, well, this card has already come through. The Five of Pentacles has already come through. The Five of Coins, the Earth, and it's change. Change is coming for many of us when we put it out there, okay? And you can see it's sort of, this card is in the snow, the leaves are gone. And in traditional tarot, actually, you usually see a pair of people walking with no shoes in the snow, tattered clothing, like the resources have been gone. But I like to say this is change to make forward movement, okay? Forward movement. And, just, you know, pay attention how you spend money or just pay attention. But that's forward movement. And if that means you have to get more grounded on the Mother Earth, then so be it, okay? But we're going to do a 9-card spread for you, Taurus. And I enjoyed my full moon. I did in Taurus, and that was the first card in my hand. Hold on a second. Yes. That was the first time on my channel and it'll be coming up 7 years this month of November, that I ever did an 18-card spread. And for those of you who follow, I love the number 9. But 18 is the tarot card number for the moon, La Luna. And that's why I wanted to do that. And Taurus, you know, you are really the one that, your mantras, I have. I have Taurus in me. You see those Taurus. Like here in the USA, we have a lot of country folk, especially in Texas, and all their trucks have the pair of bull balls hanging, like in their, where they can hitch a trailer or their boat trailer or whatever it is. I always found that funny, but that's what they do out here, okay? And but I'm looking forward to reading because I feel something is coming through for all of us. The full moon reading I did was for all of us, but it was reading for your sign. So I sit down and I truly think about it. And with the Venus, planet Venus, she's all about that fertility and that attraction and that, spiritual treasure kind of come through. She really is the madame. To, I shared when the Venus transit came, it changed my life, and I've just been sharing intimately with some of you who truly do follow my videos. When Mother Mary came, okay, that rainbow scenario came to Clearwater on a building. That changed my life as well for the better. Because I knew there's, when I witnessed that with Mother Mary, that was just 2 miles from our clinic. I just knew that was meant for me in the respect, meant for many, but for me to follow the wisdom. Okay. And I was raised Catholic, little girl, but it was sort of like I enjoyed more the Native American wisdom around the corner of my house than I would going to school in the Catholic religion because the nuns were nasty. But um, I truly feel that planet Venus, the Empress card in the tarot, when the Venus strands came, it also just, it just took me to a higher plateau, cognizant that yes, there are other forces out there that we need to align to. And that's why I'm speaking to you, Taurus, okay? You need to align with this kind of love, all right? And not kind of like egomaniac style, because sometimes some of you can be like that and the respect, you carry a lot of power, okay? And but it's more like I would like, not that I would like, but I think you can bring so much to this universe, and I think it's time for you to like see it in a different way, you know. Um, and actually, your Trump tarot card is the Hierophant, which some call the Pope-like religious person, or some call it the High Priest. Okay, but I really feel that you know I know that you guys are kind of about that stability, but you're also about that. Boy, these cards are just coming through. Hold on a second. They're just coming through for you. Okay, so again, stability. Yes, I understand that about you. Um, and again, ruled by Venus. She doesn't want. She also rules Libra, who's all about balance. Okay, stability, balance. You know, Venus wants to bring so much love and beauty, but there's a balance to everything. Okay. And I talk about the balance in my channel since I came on because there's the balance between good and evil, Diablo and the beautiful ones. Okay. It will always be. It will always be. It's not going to change. Okay. But, I talk about the Hierophant because you kind of are. Look at these cards just coming in my hand about material possessions and, like the Vatican. I totally know they have a big room in the Vatican just for the Diablo. I believe that because all the wisdom they have, all those museums in the Vatican and esoteric books that could teach the world beautiful things, they're not letting that go. Why not? Because they got Diablo there. And I've said it again. Cards just coming in my damn hands. Romans crucified Jesus, and now the Vatican in Rome is the most powerful Catholic church with the most powerful books of esoteric wisdom, right? The balance. Diablo's in that Vatican, no doubt about it. Okay, well, yes, somebody wrote to me. Sometimes, I code the unknown zone, and that's what I do. I came here, Jesus and Archangel Michael brought me to this YouTube, and they're going to allow me to speak my wisdom because they got my back. And I'm going to uncode the unknown zone, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Because honestly, if I'm going to, November 21, 2011 was the first reading I ever did with Archangel Michael deck from that Doreen Virtue, who's now a freak show, okay? I'm saying out loud, a freak show. She gets baptized 6 months ago and has a book now and going to make, and that she dismisses the ascended masters like Buddha. I said it just yesterday. We're with the 14th Dalai Lama. He's a beautiful man. And these Dalai Lamas are coded since birth. They select them, they're the chosen ones. But now this woman that I started reading 7 years ago and had a majority of her decks is dissing all this, but she's going to make money off of Jesus when she just got baptized. And I, baptized in 1 month, went to Catholic school, valedictorian of my 8th grade damn class. And one thing about it I want to talk about, November 11th, 1989, we were married because I would see the codes all the time. And I just realized that there's going to be an 11/11 next Saturday. So I was curious. I Googled when was the last time that November 11th fell on a Saturday. It was in 1989. Okay? 1989. 11/11, 1989. So pay attention. Pay attention, Taurus. How beautiful. This opens up for you, Taurus. Strength, Major Arcana card. Is that not cool? The power, the authority, the achievements, plans in motion, action and speed. Like a bull. How many, you know, those cowboys, they love to try to harness your energy and ride you, right? How beautiful. Look at this in this beautiful, this is number 8, the strength card. And this is Leo's card, obviously, with Leo the lion. But you see how his eyes are, you know, he's just like loving his lady, his maiden, his, you know, the beauty, the love, the Venus. Look at this infinity cloud over her head. You know, she kind of looks like the Empress of this deck. This is the Witch's Tarot deck. I really like this deck. This deck kind of responds with me. You can see the hilltops. But look, it's just about being pleasant, you know, taking a time of, you know, time and space kind of thing. I think it's fabulous. I love it. I might have to look up the Empress card because this face kind of looks like the Empress too. But see the infinity symbol, because when you turn it upside down or you turn it sideways like that, see the 8 over her head? Okay, there you go. Keeps going on and on and on. What's wrong with that? And look at this balance. And that the infinity symbol is also about balance, okay? Because it goes on and on and on. I really like that this came forward for Taurus for November. And see the roses are here. And oh, he's got roses too. I just noticed that for the first time. See the roses just coming through from her hand to this lion's neckline. And this is male because, you know, the lionesses don't have the mane. It's just the boys. Oh, I love that this came out first for you. I love this. Let's go on and see what else comes through. But I love that. How powerful. Oh, wow. Okay, look how powerful. Just saying the word powerful. And here we get back-to-back Major Arcana cards. And now this is the Tower card. Okay. And the Tower card is one not to fool with. This is about planet Mars. You know, the Emperor in the Tarot is ruled by Mars. But you know what? I kind of see like, because this card came through, this is how I'm feeling it, that there's cleansing to be done, okay? There's cleansing to be done, Taurus. And really, you can go within in your strength and you will recognize what cleansing you have to be doing, okay? Exit from what no longer serves you and just believe that if you don't, then, you know, Spirit will do it for you, or, you know, thunder and lightning. Call it what you want. Okay? Because this is like when planet Mars comes in, it's erratic. He's, you know, lightning bolts, and he is everything. What's going on in this card? Okay? So believe that you might have to get some excessive change going here. Excessive change. Okay, see, this is what we're trying to say. Okay, and this is, you can see that this is what we're talking about on Earth. Okay, you know, this tower stands on earth. So it's like, we don't want you to go into anger and war, but this is what this is about. Okay? And it's like, I don't want to bring up the word sexual energy, but because this coupling came through, okay? Take this beautiful card with strength and have a coupling and strength. But this is going to change. We just opened up with this. Usually, traditionally, this card is a couple walking in the snow, barefoot, and you can tell, no money, tattered clothing. So prepare in November, because the love has been coming through very, very, very much. But Taurus, if you're kind of, having the funk zone going on, then prepare, because truly, find strength in the beauty. Okay, look at this now. Okay, so the Witch's Tarot is, as I'm trying to read it, yes, we did have this first card come through about change. You can see the tree is showing the pentacles, showing the coin, but you're in sort of like that frozen time right now. But then we have, planet Mars coming in, like, we can take you out. But we opened with this beautiful card of strength and balance, and strength in taking a time out. Maybe it's time for you to meditate, and all I'm saying the words like that because look, now we get the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is when literally we allow spirit to drive us forward, to move paddle our boat, rudder it. Usually it's shown that there's a person in the boat. Traditional tarot shows a person in the boat, and there's this, how do you say, uh, um, I can't think of the word right now, but there's spirit, that's, you can see through it. It's, there's a word, it'll come to me. But anyway, this one is showing how you too have to rudder your own boat. You have to, plow forward, okay? Here go the mountains again. Look at all those dragonflies. That's all about change and transformation. So consider, we are going into 2018 already, okay? Next few weeks, we're going to be in 2018. So consider, if you need to make a change for the better, I would say contemplate on it, introspect on it. Change is good. Change is always good. It's you're thinking about what you want to do. It's movement forward to balance. When you make it proper, change is always good. I believe in that. I believe in change. Look at here. So Mars has come through. Wow, Taurus. This is for you. Okay, look. The Emperor of Power has come through. We were just talking about Mars. Okay. Emperor is Aries, ruled by Mars. Okay. Mars. This is also a Mars power card. They're going to make you change. Okay, how about that, Taurus? The beautiful ones, or spirit source force, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to make you change for 2018. And it's going to start now in November. Okay. And with this full moon, that is right now happening. Release what no longer serves you. That's what we do with full moons. We release what no longer serves us. Okay. We prepare our mind for victory. Okay. That just came through in my last Angels Bring Love and Miracles video, which I want to start up again. I've just been, I don't know, this month is sort of like whammied me up for some reason, but prepare your mind for victory, Taurus. Right now, I'm sharing this video with you, Taurus, on your full moon evening, okay? Take advantage of that. Light a candle. Get outdoors. Do something positive, okay? Release. Again, release. Déjalo. We say in Spanish, déjalo. Ay, por Dios. How cool is that? the power you have, Taurus. And right now is the most powerful moment of your 2017 is today. Do it today. Look at this. 8 of Swords with Triumph. And we just had, see, give it up to the Spirit Source Force. Give it up, give it up. You know, the lightning bolts doesn't come from man, okay? Hurricanes don't come from man. Fires do, but not that. But they're telling me right here, look at the strength you have and the power you have with the Mars energy of Emperor. And, you know, it's Mars and Venus, Emperor and Empress. And how I think the Empress has come out twice. But I think this is the first time the Emperor has come through. And this Emperor comes from my True Love Tarot deck. We might have to read him now, okay, from this deck. I've had this deck before YouTube. Let's see. Did I write in here when I received this? No, I did not. See, that's before 2011. Okay, let's see when this is copywritten. You know, we got to know thyself. Know thyself. 2006. Okay, so I've had this before YouTube. And I was just sharing. On 11/21/2001 is the first day I brought a 3-card spread out with Archangel Michael, because I told Jesus and Archangel Michael, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this 3-card spread. If it happens, great. And if it doesn't, not. Brat I was back in the day. Triumph. Here we go. So prepare your mind for victory. Okay? That came through in my last Angel Spring Love and Miracles video. And that's been a mantra of mine when I go to sleep now. Prepare your mind for victory. Look at this. King of Wings. Holy crap. And you get a King of Swords now again. So see, the swords are talking to you as well. Okay. It really is about you. Now, but the thing about Taurus, sort of kind of like, you know, you're the, from the earth signs, you kind of have that ego, you know, and then, well, we got Capricorn coming in there too, you know. They're kind of like that when their tarot card is the devil card. So, you know, they kind of like to, you know, think that way. But now, with this full moon today, 11/4/2017, as I drop this video, they truly want you to, you know, and if you haven't watched that video yet, that was about love too. Okay. Triumph on, be the professional, give it up to Spirit, Source, Force, God, whatever energy you believe in. Because it's wonderful. And then look at this. We have this here. But you see, this is exactly what will happen, you know, if you don't, and Dragonfly, about that change, transformation. Spirit will come in and confound you. Okay. That's what they do. That's why our soul is tweaked much in the body that we live in. Because they're like, well, in your next life, you're not going to come back this same personality. You have to power up, power source on. Look, we have some light coming through here, which is kind of strange. I wanted to do this video after 3 o'clock because usually the sun has moved towards the west. So I don't know what's going on here, but anyway. Okay. Please, today, this powerful full moon, super full moon in Taurus, please look what's coming through for you. Super strength, power, strength. Emperor, Mars. And Mars has already come. You pick your poison, okay? But don't go with the change. Be mental about it. Clear consciousness, the king, and the ace of wings. The wings in this deck is the swords, okay? See this transformation? Butterflies, dragonflies. Get it by a body of water. You see that body of water, if you can. Take that sea salt bath. Oh, I took the most delicious bath yesterday. Oh, yes, I did. But contemplate now. Introspect. Prepare your mind for victory. I just laugh at my own damn readings because how does this happen? I have just said that love has been on this table. I've received the King of Cups, I think now 4 times. The Empress has been through a couple times. The marriage card has come through. The Two of Cups has come through, all for November. So, Taurus, you receive what? The 4th, 5th King of Cups now for November? I love it. I'm loving this. This is, if this is not the 4th, it's the 5th. I know it's not the 3rd. This is the 4th or the 5th time. And the King of Love, well, he's been popping through anyway. So, and because from the Witch's Tarot card, he sort of got bent up. So he pops in my hand like that because I feel it, But this one came through just for you. And look at the light behind him and the seashells and the seahorses. And he's holding a glass grail cup kind of scenario. See the light? Isn't that crazy? We got this light right now. Really, what time is it? It's like 3 something. 3:30 p.m. And this is from Cedar Marchetti, the gateway to the divine. And the gateway card has also come through. So it's like, please, Taurus, this full moon, please, please, please. I love the moon cycles since a little girl. And if I have a signature on my channel, it's new moon and full moon videos. And that I spent time trying to get that full moon, but last night it just wasn't happening like I wanted it to. But that's okay. It still happened. I still caught her. How beautiful. I'll have to follow. I don't watch my own damn videos, but it's like I have to see how I wrote them. But this has to be the 5th time that this King of Water Cups, love, the King of Love came through. Okay. And the kings, we talk about that on my channel too. They're the power authority. All right. And you have the emperor as well. Like the emperor of power rules many kings and queens, their kingdoms. He's the power force source. But you received the King of Love. How beautiful. Well, look at here. Now we go to the other swords again. How many swords have you received now? 1, 2, 3, and now it's 4. Okay. So, and the 3 is about creativity, but usually they speak of sorrow too. It's like, physical stress. You can see she's crying. There's a heart on her, tattooed on her cheek, but there's sorrow here. Okay. It's like she wants to say that something is stressing me out. Well, I hope that you kind of give it up to the universe, give it up, to God, for source, whoever you align with in your spiritual journey, and put it up to them, because look at everything else here. Okay. But I can't deny it. We have 3 cards here that can, lead you to this. No doubt about it. All right. However, look at what's waiting in the wings and the love and the emperor. Okay. So, but, planet Mars will, try to mess with you. And, in the respect that that's the energy, the aggression, how you defend yourself, take that action. If you have to, again, full moon right now, that's why I chose this day to deliver this reading for you, Taurus, for November. Release those that don't bring you joy. Release those that bring you pain. Release them. And yes, if you have to be solo, that's okay. It's all right. Let it be solo, because the universe here, and see, the transformation of triumph is here for you. Get mentally well with yourself. Look at this. The King of Swords as well. And the Strength Major Arcana card. How beautiful. Okay. And the Emperor and the King of Cups. Well, we can't even deny their power, force, source, and their beauty of love. Wow. I was, I was amping myself up for your reading because I've been feeling for a couple months this full moon is like the best one of all of 2017 in your sign. And I just, and I think sometimes I'm feeling more than I need to, but when it's positive, I want it. Okay. And I want this reading for you to believe in you. Okay. You believe in you. All right. The reason why I love reading with 3 different decks. Look at that. You received the strength card twice, Taurus. So this is your mantras I have. So now for November, December, the next year, 2018, I have strength. I have strength. I have power. I I am the king of love. And we don't read gender specific on my channel. It's like for everyone, anybody who's watching. I have double strength. I roar like the lion of Africa. I am the powerful emperor and the king of love, all rolled into one. And I will triumph in victory. I prepare my mind for victory, right? And the earth sign of Taurus, how beautiful that it came through twice for you. Major Arcana. It's fabulous. And the professional. That's lovely, really. I have strength. That's your mantra from here on out, okay? I have strength. Double whammy right there. And the Emperor is, I can't even hold all the cards correctly. But here we go. Let's just show up the most power bodies in the tarot. Oopie. Yeah, look how the King of Cups said, wait, don't give me up. Ah, I know it's kind of, you may not recognize, but I can feel these cards. And because I have these decks, like the True Love Tarot I've had before YouTube, when they pop in my hand and they talk to me, I literally do. I can feel them in my hand, and I just feel it so uh, comfortably strange that the sun is shining right here when I think it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I started this later. I wanted to because the sun was bright, which is beautiful for November. But I didn't want it to, because people tell me when the cards, they can't see the cards when it's shining this way. So I stopped filming. I started doing these readings at 11 a.m. and then people would write to me. So I just start them after 1 p.m. now. And I know I started this one after 3 p.m. Oh, my Lord. King of Cups. He's saying, shut up to show the love. How fabulous. 2 strength cards. Wow. Okay, well, I just want to go to the Emperor card for a moment because this is pretty powerful. That here we have Taurus ruled by the Empress. And we have her her lover come through, the Emperor. Okay, so let's see. We have to hold this. And the Strength card is here, and the King of Love. And here we have, you're going to get it together. You give it up to Spirit, okay? Mentally, clear consciously. You just give it up to let Spirit take care of what's to come in 2018. From here on out, from this month, okay? But here we have the King of Love, okay? And the Strength here. And you, the Emperor and the Empress, they rule kingdoms, okay? So let's see. The Emperor of Power. Wow, I can't believe all this light right now. The Emperor shows his son a former battlefield where he defended the 4 kings who are now his loyal representatives. See, that's what we were talking about. All the kings and queens, you know, they they have to work for the Emperor. They both carry half a shield. Okay. They both carry half a shield, a symbol of the desire for peace that marks all great rulers. But they hold weapons too, just in case. Have no doubt that you will make true love appear in your life. The Emperor commands it, and he is the boss of bosses! Exclamation mark. In your quest for love, and here we have the King of Love that's come through, okay? Mucho macho times for this month of November. Okay. The Emperor commands it, and he is the boss of bosses. In your quest for love, expect either to meet or be a person who exemplifies some or all of the qualities of the Emperor: authority, strength, authority, strength, authority, strength, aggressive, for noble purpose, proud and confident from genuine accomplishment. It will accompany a big improvement in your status and maybe even in your wealth. Wow. See, that's why I like to read from the books, especially this book, because, I've been following this deck of the True Love Tarot for so long. A relationship opportunity might present itself with an authority figure of some kind, maybe at work, with someone in management, or someone who is influential in your career. It might also involve an older person, perhaps even a sort of student teacher situation. In any case, a team may be formed that has the potential to be powerful, motivated, and successful. If you are in a relationship, you and or your partner will respect each other's power and be able to put together the resources and connections to accomplish great things for your relationship. Be aware that displays of strength Be aware that displays of strength may create strong physical attractions and/or vibrant, sexy encounters. And if so, then you must call the shots and don't take no for an answer. Okay. And look at this. The two kings have come out. And I speak of this king of wings, this king of swords, very often because he's the king of kings. Okay. Mentally, strategically, in the tarot deck of cards, he is the most masculine, active court card king. Okay, the King of Swords, and then the King of Fire as well. And then look, we have this new beginnings that the Emperor just spoke about, and using strength. That a new relationship, a new position, a new flavor can be bringing you this triumph because you're putting your mind, body, soul together and aligning with spiritual force source, okay? Aligning with this. And then see this kind of destruction. Well, if you have that in your life, then hey, listen, it's time to let it go, okay? Let it go. Look at that. You just let it go, right? Let it go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, and here we are in this full moon, super full moon in Taurus. Look it up. Watch the astrologers you love more about. What are they saying? But right now we're saying have that double whammy strength. Look at that. Yowza. How beautiful is that? Number 8, that power strength card of Leo. The Emperor comes through. Mentally, give it up to spirit, okay? You have to. And that the King of Love, this is, I have to say, for November, the 5th time he's come through with triumph, with new beginnings triumphing. How fabulous that's, okay? So, and yeah, you let all this nonsense go away, okay? Because Taurus, you're no disrespect to the Leos in the respect, because this is a fabulous reading, but You know, you guys are sort of like the most aggressive. And Taurus, I speak about you, you know, how literally your third eye, the constellation of Taurus, the third eye is the giant red star of Aldebaran. It's a giant red star. And literally, when I lived in my condo, when the sun was rising on my east side of my condo, I could wake up and I even filmed it. It's so large, the star, you can see it. And I would film it. And literally, that giant star from Aldebaran had this all female society called Vril, Vril. And that's when Hitler, I just talked about it because we're talking about Taurus, so I have to talk about it. And the Vril Society were these all females with long hair down to their ankles. And even Adolf Hitler named this secret project called the Vril when he created this um, sort of like, he got it from the ET supposedly, but you can look it up. Vril Society, Adolf Hitler. Write that down. And if not, Vril Society, the long-haired women from Star Aldebaran. Okay, look it up. Look it up. Okay. You know, people, I have an open mind. I believe in everything. But do I align with it? No, I do not. Okay? But here we go. Let's talk about alignment right now. What you're going to do for November in 2018. My darlings, Taurus, with this full moon. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true self, capital S self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be. I now seek to become more. Okay? So let's read it one more time. This, you know, your mantra is I have strength, right? That's what we're going to say. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be. I now seek to become more. And look at this more that came through. The strength, two double strength cards, fabulous. The Emperor, the King of Kings, the beautiful King of Love has come through. I love that. I truly do. I love that he's come through just for you. Again, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, so look at that. Trust. I like this little deck as well. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Trust. Is it the last card? No. Okay. Trust. So let's bring these out again because we were just, preparing you with this full moon. Release what no longer serves, right? We release what no longer serves right there. This is how we like to do it. Look, I got 3 crow feathers now. Did I show that to everybody? So we release what no longer serves and we trust on what's coming forward. And look at this trust that you have as the Emperor with strength. It's fabulousness. It really is. You know, I'm very clairsentient. Of all the clairs, I feel things. And I love this reading for you today. Okay? All right, Taurus. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. The earth can be tricky, can be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate, to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk. Soul talk, SOUL talk, okay? We were just talking about the ego, right? We just talked about Mars, all right? And pay attention, the Emperor is here, and yes, he's kind of have, and so does this king, ego. But we want to come from the soul. Give it up. And this full moon in your sign, Taurus, is the one to do it. Okay, let's start again. The earth can be a tricky place, but you have given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Look at that. See how it is italicized? Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment externally. you'll be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy. Okay, there you go. All right. All right. I like that. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle, and when you determine that it is always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. Okay, my dears. Trust it, my darlings. Okay? Trust it, Taurus. Your mantra, I have strength. I have double whammy strength. Trust it. That's your mantra. How beautiful. And that this king of love came through. I just love it. I really do. I'm so happy. And I was happy. I literally did this full moon video. I planned it for last month. I made the reservation, but it wasn't as clear as I wanted to, and it wasn't how I wanted it to be. But still, it's right here for you. It's full tonight. Well, it was full yesterday in the respect of the AM of 11/4 in Florida. But please respect it. It's your full moon. Make it happen. Okay. And I even put out my little moon cycle cards like the witchy do. Make it happen, my darlings. Okay. Love you all, Taurus. You rock. Ciao.